Have you guys heard about the big new fashion trends coming our way in 2026? I'm literally speechless. So let's take a look at this list of things a-coming and talk about how we feel about these things. Will you be wearing some of these things this year and incorporating them into your outfits? Or are you a big heck no? All right, where the heck do we start? Okay. Oh yeah, let's go with this one. You are gonna die. When I saw this, I'm like, no, who's wearing that? Parachute pants. Can you believe that? When they were big back in the 80s, I did not give them the time of day the first time around. They're just baggy and they just don't do us any favors as far as how they look on our bodies. And now they're saying that they're going to be bigger, baggier, and it's that material that when you move in them, it makes a lot of noise. It's like whoosh, 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 whoosh. I mean, I don't think anyone needs to know I'm coming from a mile away, all right? About the only person I can think of that had a real good time back in the day in those pants was MC Hammer.
And band, you got it like that. Now you know you want to dance, so move out of your seat.
Actually, you know what? Come on now. I have your numbers. I am betting most of you are going to jump on board with this trend, right? So number two, we're starting to get real here, okay? I can see us ladies over 50 actually incorporating this into our outfits. So Leopard has kind of come back in. I don't know if it really ever went away actually, but I've seen it a little bit more in the past year or two. But now this year, we're going to start incorporating more zebra print, snake print, cow print. Have you guys seen cow print in the stores? I even saw a pair of pants, jeans, that were full on cow print. Now that for me is a little bit much, okay? I'm not into cow that much, but I can see incorporating some of these things, little bits here and there into our outfits, how that would look really cool. For example, I got a cow belt, I got a cow earring, and I decided to put it on with this outfit. Just those little touches, I think really help to elevate the look, just giving it something a little bit different. And the same thing with the zebra print. I went out and bought a belt and earrings, and I think just that amount really just kind of gives your outfit that pizzazz. Number three, this is gonna be a fun one. I'm really looking forward to this. So statement florals. Now, florals are nothing new. We have seen that year after year since the beginning of time, okay? But usually it's incorporated in a whole pattern going on a top or a dress. The whole thing is floral, right? Well, they're starting to do something which I think is pretty cool. They're going to be doing like embroidered single flowers, let's say on a top. I got the sweater from Amazon, and I have to say I am really liking this design. It just kind of gives your sweater a little something interesting going on without being full-blown floral all over the place. And something that for us is wearable. You know, we can see ourselves wearing that at our age. Okay, this was an interesting one. Have you guys heard of brute denim? I had to look it up. I didn't know what that meant. But what it means is a couple of things. One that might be not so bad, one that's gonna be bad. So first of all, raw hems, we've seen that before. And if you like them, brute denim includes that. But the other thing that brute denim is all about is the original type of jeans where you're kind of going back to the days where they were like stiff, right? More stiff, not as much spandex in there. I think we all kind of got used to the spandex in our jeans and we kind of like it because it gives us that flexibility and movement. And when you first put them on out of the dryer, they don't feel like you're wearing a board, okay? I remember having a pair of Levi's way back in the day. And I'm telling you what, if you gained an ounce in those pants, you were in trouble. Because getting them on and just the tightness that they were feeling, even like, let's say around Thanksgiving time, that was a complete no. So I'm not real sure I'm gonna be incorporating these into my wardrobe because I think I've just gotten so used to the stretchiness in jeans that I prefer that even better. Now, as far as a type of jeans, we're still gonna be seeing wide leg jeans all over the place. They are not going anywhere. So if you don't like that, or you haven't gotten on to that wide leg party train yet, you might want to try a pair out just to see. Go to the store, have a little fun, try it on at least. And I've got an alternative for you if you end up not liking those. They are the relaxed straight leg jeans that I always talk about. I've gotten them from Quince. Love them because they're not as wide. They won't remind you as much of like a bell bottom. The other thing that is not going away, and I actually wish it would, are the barrel jeans. To me, I'm just like, I look at those and I think, why? They make you almost look a little bow-legged. And I'm like not into that look. I don't need to look bow-legged. I don't want to look bow-legged. And those jeans, the minute I saw them, I'm like, yeah, no, that's not for me. Oh, the other thing, cuff jeans. Those aren't going anywhere either. And I've just been seeing them more and more. And in fact, I found a pair at Walmart. Right, Walmart. They are by Levi's. And I like the amount of cuffing at the bottom. And they're not a wide leg, they're a straight leg. To me, in my mind, if you take a wide leg and then you try to cuff it, it just looks weird, okay? The straight leg though, with a cuff, not so bad. So if you're looking to kind of step into that trend and try it out without spending a ton of money, check these out from Walmart. Those might be your winner chicken dinner. Okay, I'm not sure who is gonna be jumping on this trend train. But when I read this, I'm like, no, like what are we doing with that? It doesn't make sense to me, okay? It is purses that you wear as a necklace. Yeah, you just heard me right. And I had to buy one on Amazon just so we could talk about it, okay, together, because this is an interesting one. Look at how tiny this is, okay? What are we putting in here? How is this going to be functional? It's cute, right? Oh, I got a little baby adorable purse right here. But what are we putting in there? So I've given it a little thought, okay, since I've gotten this and really put some thought into what we could actually use this for to make it functional at the same time. And I think I've got the perfect idea. This would be the perfect purse going to Aldi. Do you know what I'm talking about? Put your little quarter in here and you don't have to go digging through your purse to find your quarter to get your cart when you go to Aldi. Perfect, right here. Okay, the other thing you could be fitting in here is, let's say you're going out to eat somewhere and you need a place to put your pills, okay? This could be a little pill purse. I don't know. Okay, now I'm getting crazy. All I'm saying is you're not fitting much of anything in here besides your Aldi quarter. So I'm not sure where this trend is gonna be going, but I'm not sure many of you will be jumping on this trend. The next trend, I'm excited. I've already started incorporating it into my wardrobe, even this past fall. Scarves are coming back. I'm talking about scarves to incorporate into your outfits. Now, for years, I had heard on my channel like, oh, scarves are like old. Don't just like old ladies wear scarves. No, they are coming back and they're going to be incorporated in lots of different ways. You could take scarves like this, thin little scarves, okay? And you could tie it around purse handles. You could tie it around your neck and kind of have it as a little accent like a necklace. You could tie it around your waist as a belt. That's another idea, whether you're wearing a dress or pants. You could tie it in your hair. So just to give you that, here's what's coming, you're gonna start seeing more of, like it or not, are the scarves. The scarves are back, my friends. And I'm kind of thinking a lot of us are gonna like that trend. Okay, this is interesting. Colors that are coming back, think of 80s, like colorful, hot, flashy pink, bright fuchsias, bright oranges. Do you remember back in the 80s, all those colors coming out? Just think to yourself as you're moseying through the stores and you're seeing pops of these things coming in, bright 80s colors coming back. So here's another one I'm actually pretty excited about. And you'll have to tell me whether you're like a minimalistic girl as far as jewelry goes, or you like chunkier things. But for me, I kind of go back and forth. It just depends on how I feel that day. So I am wearing a layered necklace that's a little bit more on the chunkier side, okay? So this kind of thing is coming back. Not to say it has to be chunky like this, it can be very minimal, but the layered necklaces, and it's not anything really new. I think they're just continuing that trend this year. So take a look at those. Take a look at chunkier earrings, whether they're hoops that are gold and incorporate some pearls in them. You're going to start seeing more of that combination, but just kind of chunkier earrings also. Okay, let's talk about shoes. I know y'all love talking about shoes. And in my last video, we talked about shoes that we're leaving this year. Big old bulky sneakers are out the door. But what's going to be taking the place are tennis shoes that are more on the narrow side. They just are more streamlined. They're not bulky. And they're even going to be incorporating some kind of cutouts in the tennis shoes, which I think that could be fun, you know? The other shoes that are coming in more so this year are more refined loafers, moccasins. Now, for me, I've never been a big fan of either one. But for those of you who love those anyways, get out your loafers and get out your moccasins. Now, if you're looking to incorporate some of these trends into your wardrobe, but do it at affordable prices, watch this video next right here. I'll see you over there.